Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. So today we are going to be doing a look with this Colourpop Plush Like Me. Now the packaging is packaging goals, but I don't know, I'm just not looking forward to using it. I'm hoping that I can create some beautiful looks with it though. We're going to go in row by row. So today I want to use the top row. I'm like, there's 3 mattes and 1 shimmer, so yeah, we're just gonna use it. You'll have to excuse my mood today, guys. A lot's gone on, which I'll talk about in kind of a health update video, I think, but I'm not going to do it today. I've had a little bit of upsetting news and I just want to do this. I want to do something fun. Oh, I need to, we'll get this brush. I just want to use that cream ivory shade, which is called Runway. That one there. It might be a little bit deeper than what I'm used to, but we'll use it. Oh, that's actually quite nice. I just use it to set my W7 white base that I've got on. Okay. Then we're going to go in with Ironic, the neutral brown there. With the Morphe, it doesn't have a number, it's just a Morphe blending brush. It's like a cool brown. So we're going to be doing 3 looks with this palette. Blended out really nice. I'll just put it into the outer V. We're going to deepen it out with that kind of yellow mustard shade. This is the last palette of the Shop My Stash. At the end of this video, I've got a new palette. I'll show you which one it is. It's a new Colourpop palette. Rather than me doing a video for it, I'm just going to show you what it is. And I'll probably bring it into the next Shop My Stash. And I didn't buy it, my sister bought it for me as a belated birthday gift. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying it. But I did some swatches on it today for a short video on YouTube, and it's really powdery. So I don't know if I'm going to buy Colourpop going forward. So yeah, there is that. Let's just put this brush through the colour switch. Okay, so what's that? Slip Dress. Isn't that a pretty shade though? It's like a mustard. I think I'm gonna put that through the crease. Not all the way, just to about here. There isn't an inner corner highlight. We're going to go in with Video Night. This beautiful, it's really cool. It's not very pigmented at all. this look is going to be really natural, not much to it. But the rest of the week will probably not be natural at all. Looking at the palette, I mean, I like this shade. It's just not very, I wouldn't say not very pigmented is the wrong word. I'd just say there's not much to it. It's quite natural. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Right, so I'm going to go in with this slip dress on the lash line. It's being blown out a bit. I think that shade would make a good inner corner highlight shade. It's a bit dark, but I think it, yeah, I think it would. Okay. Mascara. So just the Essence of False Lashes. Right, so the highlighter that I've got on the rest of my face is from... Please no. Whew. Thank you, Revolution. So the highlighter I've got on the rest of my face is from the Revolution Strobe Lighting Palette that I won in Shab's giveaway. It's this one here. So it's that one there, and it's like a white with a blue flip. It's not really the right one, but I kind of want to put that in the inner corners. If I can get a brush. This brush might do it, I just need to clean it off. Okay. It's certainly giving it a little bit of va-va-voom. Do that one. I'm just going to go in with this blending brush. So we're just going to put this Video Night on with the brush. It's really, really pigmented now. I've sprayed it, so it should go on and look a bit more foiled. It's like a rose gold, which I like. If I would have known it was that shade, I would have used my Natasha Denona cream first as a base. Yeah, I do like it. It's just natural. But we're going to put on a red lip to make it look nice. And what I need as well to do the brow bone highlight, I think I'm going to use the shade from Plush Like Me though. This one. That one was called Runway. Just going in with the same brush. Okay. Then we're going to go in with this Mrs. Kisses Cherry Kiss lip liner. Needs sharpening soon. And then I'm going to go in with Mrs. Kiss's Cherry Tart. And what I do with this lipstick, because it's so creamy, I just get some tissue and blot it. Right, so I've just got some tissue. So I'm just going to blot it. It just mattifies it a little bit. I don't like it too creamy because otherwise it gets everywhere. So yeah, I'm really liking that. I think it looks nice. Very natural. I think the red lip makes it look a little bit more dramatic. So this is the overall look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Please join me tomorrow for day 2, look 2. Hey guys, welcome back. It's day 2, look 2 with the beautiful Plush Like Me. It is a beautiful palette. The packaging is amazing. I mean, just look at that packaging. That's absolutely stunning. It's just, I mean, there's some pretty shades in here, don't get me wrong. We're going to be doing this one and this one for the shimmers, and then these two as transition and to deepen it out. And then tomorrow we're going to use all these shades down here, which I'm quite scared of. It is quite a nice palette. There are some shades that I do like in it. It's just not one of those palettes that I absolutely love by Colourpop. And you'll see when I've finished. I've got one more of these palettes. I've got the Barbie collab that they did of the 12 pans, and then we can do the least favourite to favourite in my ranking videos of these Colourpop palettes. I've just brought, let me show you. So I said in yesterday's video that I was going to show you this palette that my sister got for me, but I had to edit that bit out because I forgot to show you. So my sister bought me this Colourpop in the Limelight eyeshadow palette, which looks a beautiful palette. I'm a bit worried though about it, guys. I've done the swatches on this Colourpop palette on one of my short videos. That's actually on the channel now if you want to go and check it out, and then you'll see what I mean. The eyeshadows look incredibly muted. So that's what it looks like. I mean, isn't it a beautiful palette? It's so summer. I think in the next Shop My Stash I'll bring that out, and then the month after we'll work on the Barbie one, just purely because I want to see if I can make this work for me. I think it would go so nicely with the Tinkerbell palette. And for quite a while after it was released, this Limelight palette, I just thought, do I need it? You know, it looks so much like the Tinkerbell palette, so that's the cutest palette I've probably got in my collection by Colourpop. They're the shades there, so can you see where I'm going with it? And then we'll pop them together. They just look really similar, I think, and I feel like they will make a great palette combined. So yeah, I'm not going to kind of separate these palettes because I absolutely love the packaging on both of them, so I wouldn't do that. But I just thought I would show you the Tinkerbell palette. I think you all know that I've got this in my collection. But yeah, I asked my sister to get me this one. The differences with the packaging with the Tinkerbell palette and this one isn't as weighty. The Tinkerbell palette, you'll know if you've got it in your collection, is really weighty. There's weight behind it, but I feel like that's to do with the mirror. This one doesn't have a mirror, and I'm not bothered about the fact that it's not got a mirror, but we'll be discussing the packaging and my thoughts on it when I actually come to use it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the kind gift that my sister bought for me as a belated birthday gift. I'm really appreciative of it. We got it from Beauty Boxes by Tammy. We didn't order it from Colourpop directly, so let me just go and put these back. Okay, so now we can start the look then. Right, so for first of all, yeah, this one's quite weighty as well. I feel like it's because of the mirror. Yeah, the mirror, if I hold the mirror in my hand, it feels quite weighty. Without that, it probably wouldn't feel like hardly anything. So first of all, we're going to go in with Runway again, just as the base eyeshadow. I'm going to use the same brush. let's just bring you in a tiny bit closer. I should do it. Right. Let's go in with this Morphe brush. I'm just going to run it through the colour switch because we're going to be using different colours to yesterday. And I'd say the lightest one, I don't know actually, because we've got quite a cool one and a warm one. I think I want to put the warm one as a transition and the cooler one like in the outer V. I think so. So we're going with Velour first, this one here. I hate this time of year with hay fever season. Absolutely hate it. It's nice because like the flowers bloom, and I saw a beautiful blossom tree last week. I'll put it into this video somewhere, and literally all the blossom from the tree was on the ground, and there was kids around it like playing and like picking up the blossoms and throwing them, and it just looked really, really nice. I love autumn for that reason, the leaves falling off the trees and the leaves turning all different colours. It's my favourite season. When I was younger it used to always be Christmas, but sounds quite negative what I'm going to say next. I couldn't give a hoot for Christmas really. What I like doing is spoiling people. I like spoiling friends and family as much as I possibly can, that is, with nice gifts. I like that part of it, but Christmas isn't just about giving gifts, and I love spending time with the fam as well, not just my family but you guys as well. You're my YouTube family. I love spending time with you on here and just hearing about what amazing gifts you got for Christmas. That's why I do that what I got for Christmas video every year. I don't do it to brag, it's just you guys like to see it. Last year I had someone say, well, are you going to be doing it again this year? I do it every year. If I haven't done it one year then there's normally a reason why. Okay. Here's a smaller brush, this one should do it. So I'm going to go in with this side now, and we're going to go in with, it's like a olive brown, it's called, what is it? Depp, as in Johnny Depp. Have you guys been watching the case, Johnny Depp and Amber's case? I've not really been watching it, I've just heard like different things, but Dr. Grande's done a video on it, so I think I'm gonna watch that, and then I'll watch the highlights when it actually finishes. But yeah, gotta feel sorry for people like that though, don't you, having it all dragged out in court. That looks nice. This palette is really autumnal, really. It's not a spring and summer palette at all, but I haven't used it and I want to do that least favourite to favourite on my £12 palettes and my bigger palettes that I've got. Okay, that's good. And then I think I'm going to blend out. I'll just blend it with no extra colour. Then I'm going to go back in with this Runaway shade here. So glad they put a shade in like that, but we are missing a inner corner highlight. But I think for today, I'll just show you in a minute. I think for today, guys, I'm going to try the shade that I used yesterday. It is a little bit dark, but it might make a good inner corner highlight. Right, so what are we doing now then? I think I'm going to put this in the inner and outer corner. So that shade is TLC. And then I think we're going to go in with Throwback in the centre of it. Might not look right, but I don't want to do 4 looks. I only want to do 3 looks with this palette. So that's just what we're going to do. And I do prefer the olive green to the other shade. So I want to use that for the majority of the eye. So in with TLC. We're just going to go in with this brush. I've not sprayed it or anything yet. I'll do that afterwards. It's more of a bronze actually. It looks like a khaki green in the pan, but it is more of a bronze shade. Then we'll do here. Then what I'll do, I'll put a bit more on and we'll go like all in the crease with it to do a proper halo eye. Right, so we're leaving a big gap in the centre. I'm just going to put that on with my finger, I think. And we're going to go in with Throwback. Don't know if I like that. Doesn't look too bad. It's not my favourite look. Right, let's do the same with the other eye and then we'll spritz the brush. Then we'll go in with the, like, it's more like a rose gold pink Throwback again. Yeah, I don't think it's my favourite so far. I think the look I did yesterday was better. Maybe it would have been better if I just put one or the other of the shade on. Like I said, I don't want to do another look with this palette. I only want to do 3 days, 3 looks. Because I've got to work on some singles and then it's going to be time to do the Shop My Stash again. So, yeah, this is just what I've decided to do, guys. Okay. I think I'm going to go in with this warmer tone shadow here for the lash line, which is called Velour. It's just on a BH Cosmetics liner brush. It might come together a little bit better once I've done the look. Stranger things have happened. And I think what I'll do is I'll go in with that other shade over the top because it's looking too warm and it's not cohesive. So now then we're going to go in with Depth. and make it a bit cooler. Yeah, that's better. Okay, we'll do the mascara and then we'll try and make it a little bit more foiled. Yeah, I don't think I like that olive shade. It's like a olive bronze. I don't think I like it. Maybe in the autumn we can bring it out again and I can just try that shade instead of using the rose pink. I like the rose pink, but we used a rose pink shade yesterday. Okay, let's do the inner corners. I'm just going to go in with this brush. It's a lip liner brush, but it tends to work, and we're going to go in with Video Night. Oh, it's actually not looking so bad. It is a little bit dark, but I think we can make it work. Yeah. Right, so now then I need a brush to spritz these shades. I'm going to go in with the Primark Low Intensity Setting Spray. That has lasted me forever, because I only use it to foil eyeshadows. So TLC first. Right, and then we're gonna wipe that off, go in with a bit more, and go into Right, so I want to test this crayon out. It's a Primark Velvet Matte Lipstick Crayon. It's in the shade, I think, Nude Beach. I'm sure it's Nude Beach, but I can't see it on here. It doesn't matter anyway. I just want to know if I want to keep it or not. So let's go in with this. It's very, very natural, isn't it? But yeah, I think I'm going to keep it for now. Just wipe some foundation off here. So I've just wiped off some foundation here, so let's not worry about that too much. But this is the overall look for day 2, look 2. Don't forget to let me know what your thoughts are down below, guys. Which look you preferred, days 1, 2 or 3. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow for the final look. Hey guys, so today we are doing day 3, look 3 with Plush Like Me. Now, we've established I really like the packaging. I do like some of the shades, so we're focusing on these kind of maroon shades down here, which is a little bit scary. I think I'm going to have to go in with a lighter neutral. Maybe we could do this one here that I used yesterday first. So that one was Velour. First of all, I'm going to go in with Runway like I have the past 2 days. So let's just quickly do this. And as I've said previously, it's just to set my base. Right, so that's that done. Now, I've just gone in with Runaway, this shade here. I've used it the past couple of days, so you don't really need to see me applying it. But I feel like I need, because all these shades down here are so dark, I feel like I need like a lighter neutral. So we're going to go in with Velour, this one here, that I used yesterday. So I think I'm going to use this Soho blending brush today. I'm just going to run it through the colour switch. And then let's get the mirror, shall I? Bring you a bit closer as well. I'm hoping this video isn't going to be too long. Now days 1 and 2 together, I think it was just 30 minutes, so if I don't talk as much, might not be too bad. But unless you're doing it like Patty Alonso, where you're just basically doing the looks, then it's gonna be a long video, especially if you're a little bit of a chatterbox like me. Right, so that's down, that shade. Really nice, but we've still got 4 more shades to go. So let's just put Velour on this. I think I've gone in it with a little bit too much, like I always do on the left eye. Let's try this brush now. Just going to run it through the colour switch. So it's an unnamed brush from Amazon. It's 222. Let me sort my nose out. So we're going to go in with this brush from Amazon or eBay. I can't remember where I got it from, but it's an unnamed one anyway, so I can't tell you the name of it. I think with this shade here, Flannel, just in the crease to deepen it out a bit. I think I'm going to put 2 different shades in the crease. I think we're going to put Flannel in, and then maybe Girl Band, that one there. So we're kind of doing it to the centre, blending it out, and then wiping the colour off, and then going in with that really dark brown there, because I need to use that on the outer V. So we're going with the Girl Band shade, which is making me a little bit nervous. So from here, and hopefully that's going to blend in with the other shade really nice. Might actually take it into the outer V, and then might have to blend the other shade that we used into that, because it's quite a lot darker than Flannel. Right, and then we'll take that colour off, go back in with Flannel, blend that into that darker shade. Yeah, it's blending out nicely now. I'm just blending that into it completely. Should have just done that to begin with. All that I'm bothered about is seeing how they perform on the eye. That looks quite nice for a darker look. Because it really is going to be a darker look, guys. This side looks way darker. Or is it me? Let's get some of Girl Band on here. Just make the right eye a little bit darker. Just do it all the way through. And then we'll go in with flannel again. What I'll do now is I've taken that off and I'm going to go back in with Velour to try and blend those two really dark shades out. Yeah, that's done a good job. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to go back in with this cream ivory shade here, Runway, and we're just going to put that on the brow bone. I'm actually liking the right eye better than the left, but I can never get them to match. I mean, they are looking, yeah, they're looking pretty much even. Right, so now we're going in with a shade that I'm nervous about using, Velvet One. I'll use a different brush for this. I will use this smudge by Q Beauty. And then we're just going to take that here. It's going to look so smoky. And we're going to put this on the outer V, sorry, not the outer V, the lash line as well. Right, and then just with my finger I'm going to go in with knee high. No, sorry, knee highs. And that's what it looks like. Not a colour I'd normally use. Wow, smoky. almost a bit grungy as well, isn't it? It's not me at all. I feel like I'm getting ready to go to a Halloween party. I just don't do red. Well, it's more like a burgundy. I don't do it. Lisa would rock this from Banning, Panning and Beyond. Right, let's put this. I think I might end up regretting this, but I said we're going to do it and we're going to do it. Let's put this velvet one on the lash line. I think it's going to make me look like I've got pink eye or sick. He's looking even worse. And I've got a special kind of lipstick I want to wear with this. Kind of blown out a little bit more than I would have liked. Oh, and I've made it worse. I need to sort this out. Right, so we're going to try it again, guys. It was just getting out of hand too much. So velvet one again. I'm going to try it on this BH Cosmetics brush. I mean, some people like it really blown out like that. I just don't. And with it being such a dark colour as well. Yeah, with it being such a dark colour as well. I have to be careful. I mean, you can still see the red underneath, so just ignore that. I put concealer on. Yeah, I put concealer on, and it's kind of smudged it, I think. I mean, this is alright. You know, it's still a little bit too much for me, but it's actually not bad. Right, let's see if we can blend it. Okay. Right, I'm going to use this Essence The False Lashes mascara, and hopefully that will do something that I like even more, because I don't like it so far. I mean, the shimmer's not bad. I like the red shimmer more than I thought, or the maroon, or the wine coloured shimmer, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's better. The power of mascara, hey? Looking at this palette though, guys, I don't know why I bought it, because it's not me at all. And we'll go through that in a second. I'm going to go in with that shade again for the inner corners, the one we used yesterday. And that one's called Video Night. that is looking better actually. We just need a lipstick. I'm probably going to make it look 10 times worse now because I want to use a dark lipstick that I was gifted from Courtney Shanice Reviews. I just want to test it out. I've not used it yet, so let me go and grab that. Right guys, so it's this Maybelline one. I've got a few Maybelline ones, but I don't have any from this line, I don't think. So it's in the shade 885 Midnight Merlot, and it's a bold one. I definitely don't have any of the bold collection. And can you see? I mean, it's certainly the same colour story as the eyeshadow look, but will it go, or will it be a bit too much? I actually really like it. It is really bold, but I actually like that lipstick. Right, so can you see it's bleeding here, the eyeshadow. I'm going to forget about that because I'll probably end up smudging it again, but it is bleeding on this side, the eyeshadow. I don't know whether my eyes watering have done that or what. I don't think they've watered though, and normally it's my left eye that waters. Maybe I just went in with too much of it, but overall I don't actually mind the shimmer, so I don't actually mind knee highs. The only shade I don't really like that much is this one, Velvet one, and it makes perfect sense because I'm not used to using those red wine colours on me anyway. I don't think they suit me. I just feel like I'm too pasty, too washed out to wear them, and yeah, I just don't like it, so I probably won't wear that shade again. But the rest of the palette I'd wear. I feel like it's a really nice palette. I feel like you can do neutral looks plus a bold look like this one I've got on today. This one really is more of an inner corner highlight. I did wear it on day one and wasn't much keen for it. It was a completely neutral look, but all those 4 shades there look really pretty as a neutral look. I'd like to try this shade here by itself in the autumn. That one's called TLC. Now it looks green in the pan. It's like a bronzy green, I guess, but that's the shade on the hand. It just looks completely different in the pan, and I think that's why I bought it. I thought it was going to be different to that. I mean, I've probably got loads of those shades in my collection, but yeah, I mean, the rest of the palette's really nice. The formula's really good. I can't complain about that. There's no glitters in there. There's no sequin shades. So yeah, it's a really good palette overall. Not my most favourite. I don't know where it's going to rank when I do my least favourite to favourite eyeshadow palettes of the 12 pan and the bigger palettes that I have from Colourpop. So that'll be interesting to see because yeah, I just don't know where it's going to rank. See if we can get, I know what I can try. Right, so I've seen people use micellar water with a Q-tip before now to remove makeup. That's gone a little bit wrong. We'll see. Yeah, it's working. Oh, that's much better, isn't it? Look at all that product that I've removed. Yeah, that's much better. So I would say this palette is worth it if you like the colour story. I don't know if you can still get it. It's been that long since I've shopped on the Colourpop website. I just don't shop on the Colourpop website anymore, just purely because you've got to spend that $60, or it was $60 last time I shopped with them. The last thing that I've got from Colourpop is a gift from my sister, and that's in the Limelight. I think I'm gonna pull that out for this Shop My Stash, and then we can do that ranking video in July. But yeah, I really do like the looks that I've created. Some of them